As many of you know, the road to recovery and rehabilitation for the severely wounded, ill, and injured can be a particularly long road. After I was wounded in Iraq in November of 2004 by an IED, my rehabilitative journey has also been one of almost 10 years, throughout which I've almost interacted with as many chapters of Disabled Sports USA. So I'd like to name a few of them, and if you're in the room, please raise your hand or sound off. There's Stride, Ability Plus, Two Top Mountain, Challenge Athletes of West Virginia, Brass, Bars, BOIC, Capability, Outrigger Ohana, the NCCD, Outdoors for All, Lounsbury Adaptive Ski Program. I tell you this to show you that the rehabilitation process and getting back to active is one that takes a village, and the Disabled Sports USA has the best network of villages that I know. Through Disabled Sports USA chapters and its events, I've learned how to both ski and cycle 3 different types of way for each discipline. The instruction and the network that's found within its chapters provided me the opportunity to not only remain active, but also find ways for alternative physical therapy during the most acutely injured periods, of course with doctor's permission, and also to my highest current functional state, which was not reached until 10 years later. It does not take a researcher to determine that there's a lot less disabled athletes than there are able-bodied athletes. That's why the mission of Disabled Sports USA in making activities and athletics accessible for all from the youth on up is one that is so important. Like many other things, adaptive athletics is a discipline that requires continuous learning. If I had stopped interacting with Disabled Sports USA after regaining a few of my activities in the seated fashion, I would have never been as motivated or inspired to strive to do them in an ambulatory fashion. It is that instruction and motivation that allowed me to run alongside of my 6-year-old son as he rode a 2-wheeler for the first time, and also ski with my 3-year-old daughter between my legs, one organic and one inorganic. But I'm very thankful to be able to do that. But it doesn't stop there. I'll need to continue to be a fellow of the advancements in adaptive athletic instruction and also the equipment through the certified instructors of Disabled Sports USA chapters, so I can continue to hopefully keep up with my children for a few years to come. Without a doubt, the confidence that I regained through adaptive sports participation and the part of my identity that I was also able to regain that was such a large part of my military service has been a positive force in my life that has translated into many other facets of it. When most people travel, they make sure they have their AAA card or a map maybe to get to their closest bank, but I often have the Disabled Sports USA chapter page bookmarked, so if I forget my outriggers or need prosthetic advice, I can reach out to one of those chapters that's close to me. Speaking of that network, I'm happy to say that I'm far from alone in individuals who have found great joy and success from their continued involvement with Disabled Sports USA. I have the honor and privilege of being the captain for the U.S. Invictus Games team, which is, in its 2nd year continues to be the first international competition for wounded, ill, and injured service members and veterans from 14 different countries, of which 60% of, if not more, of the 115 U.S. team athletes have passed through a Disabled Sports USA chapter. With the Rio Games coming up, I'm sure you could say the same for many of our Paralympic teams. The amount of bolstered and inspirational individuals that Disabled Sports USA puts into different aspects of the community through empowerment and enablement is a great asset to our country because of the gap that this organization fills. So to everyone in the room, I hope that you continue to be a supporter of Disabled Sports USA for super users like myself, or the new young user who may not know the boundaries that they can break through and the opportunities that are available to them. Thank you.